Good morning. At the tree. Well, we're looking a bit misty. I'm only here for the day, but welcome to this week's vlog. Well, still, I've got 3 rods out. It's quite foggy out there, so I can't really see the casting marks. But I've done it that much over the last 5 or 6 weeks that they're around about the right spot. Last time I was down, I did do some marker work and I found a new spot, or I think I've found a new spot. Not trying that one out today because obviously I can't see where it is. That's casting towards 2 small bushes on the far bank. That was gravel, the spot that I found, so I don't know. I've made up my mind that depending on how the summer goes on this other lake, this is my last winter on the lake. So I'm cooking my bacon roll. Well, no, it'd be for the last 7 weeks I've had approximately a quarter of the carp population. Alright, none of the biggers have turned up, and I have had 120. So if I put a concerted effort in next year, then I'm going to start getting a lot of repeat captures. So yeah, I think this is, well, it is definitely my last winter on here, before I move on to one of the other pits. I know which one I want. I know which one I want to be fishing. There's quite a few 30s in it. And it does fish through the winter. That one's an average of about 10 foot deep. So come March, I shall be moving on to a different lake on the complex, where I've got to start the learning process all over again. So the fog is lifting slowly. I can see the main tree on the far bank now, but it's not my casting tree, unfortunately. So yeah, I've heard some surface disturbance, but there is some coots on here today, so it could have been them. Wouldn't surprise me if the tench are active today. Tactics. I've cut down on the bait a little bit. I suppose I put out about a handful and a half out there today. Don't ask me why. From the reports I've been getting off the Facebook page, verbally off other people, the fishing on here has slowed right down since I had that big hit. So I've dropped down on the bait a little bit. The middle and the right hand rod is just a standalone single. The right hand rod is going to be changed totally today, when I can actually see a lot more of the lake. It's going on that little gravel patch that I found. Just off to the left. So the rod that's been getting all the action won't be the left hand rod no more, it will be the middle rod. I suppose I'd give it another 3/4 of an hour and I'll be able to hit my normal spots, as well as find that new spot as well. I can't honestly believe why I've not had a pick up on that right hand rod fishing that margin. I just can't believe it. Even on that big hit that I had when the wind was banging into that corner, I still didn't get a touch on it. I think I've had one line bite on it in 7 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Just goes to show you how wrong you can be. I mean, yes, I caught well in the condition. Oh, there's one just crashed over there near them reeds. Always crashing over there near them bloody reeds. Gonna have to do something about it, but I don't know what. Because I know for a sure fact I won't be able to reach it, not with the setup that I've got. I suppose I could put a bit bigger lead on and get as close to it as I can. Or even put a lot bigger lead on and get as close to it as I can. Shouldn't need no shock leader, not with £19 fluoro. Yeah, fun and games. Right, I've got to get these rods chucked in their proper places now, because I can see my aiming tree, the left hand rod. Try to sort out something for the middle rod. And saying that, it's been doing fish, innit? So I'm a bit loath to move it from there. Could put the left-hand rod over there. Yeah, try to put a big, I'll have another go. Put a bit bigger lead on. Fish it helicopter style. I'm gonna have to get some thinner bloody fluoro. I'll have to have a look on the web, see what's available. I know that Mirage is good. Don't want a fluoro coated, I just want a neat fluoro. Yeah, right, time to get my thinking cap on. Get these rods cast back to where they normally are. And go from there. Well, it's 10 o'clock-ish. Nothing's happened as of yet. But interesting to note, over the middle and the right hand rod, so I've kept my rods where they normally are. More so over the middle rod than the right hand rod. I keep seeing dark shapes just underneath the surface. One minute they're there, the next minute they're gone. So I'm actually thinking of putting a zig out there. It's a nice sunny day, so there's no reason for them not to be up on the surface. But I would have said the water temperature was in the surface layers was a little bit cold. If I see one more under the surface, then I'll give it a zig. As you can see, the kettle's up again. I mean, I can't see no out there at the minute because the wind's on the water, but it's when the wind dies off that I see them. I suppose I could get my binoculars out of my bag, just to have a closer look every now and again. It's weird. Well, it's supposed to say that it's coffee, it's supposed to bloody be in it. I've only got a day today. Got a day off work. We've just had the weekend off. No, it wasn't a bubbler. I'm saying that I've got something playing in front of me. Is that a fucking otter? I don't think it was. There's another dark shape. It's gone now. Interesting. Huh. Don't know whether to ring the bailiff up now. What to do? Strange. Oh well. Sign off and I'll decide what to do. Well, it's that time again. Bacon butty time. I'm gonna take a walk over into that far corner after I've had this bacon butty and my coffee, because I've just seen another fish roll over there. So I might just take a handful or two of bait and just drop a little bit of bait in that corner. Yeah, I mean, I'm always seeing fish roll in that corner. But I've never actually put a bait in the corner, because as I've said before, I like to create within my swim a safe haven, so that the fish could just drift off, sit over there nice and safe, then when they feel confident again, pop their heads out. But it's starting to happen on too much of a regular basis. Near enough every time I come down I see fish in that corner. So I might even take my marker rod over there just to see what is of interest. Then if there is fish in there, I'll push them out with the marker rod. Been having a bit of fun with my lure rod with a pike just down there in the edge. I had a couple of snaffles at it, but nothing to hook it with. But I didn't hook it, let's put it that way. Started off using one of them, the old Flexi lures. I like them. Used to do a lot with them when I used to go pike fishing. Put the bread roll on top of the Ridge Monkey in a minute, just to warm that up. I think I could change the reels for the next time I come down. Instead of fishing with fluoro, fish £13 extra set. I said I've got spare spools for them. I might even put that on. No, I ain't got no leader material. Wow, but it's £35. So I brought the bread rolls yesterday and they're a little bit dry. I've seen no more fish just underneath the surface. I'm saying that now the light is wrong for it. So right, we'll get this bacon butty down my neck. Well, time's 1:05. I'm going to give it another hour and then I'm going to head off home. Not been round to that corner yet, mainly because I ain't seen no more fish jump. Not seen no bubbling. That pike's not come back. I mean, you would actually think that there's not a fish in that water. Yes, I've seen a couple of fish crash over the far side today. That's the only two bits of real fish activity that I've seen. Did see them shadows underneath the surface. It's like a coot. Right, yeah it is. Whether there was fish or whether it was just the sun playing tricks, I don't know. With the coots diving on my bait, it's an indication that there's no carp there. They're saying that the coots are only diving, picking whatever up and then just mooching away. No, that's starting to get a little bit colder and all. Easily rectified. Put the kettle on. Very easily rectified. Seen 3 cars all day. 3 cars, 2 carp. It's like a bloody mill pool. There you go. Like a bloody mill pool. Like I say, looking out there at that, you would have said that there's not a fish in the bloody complex. Not a fish in the lake, not the complex. Nice for one of them rods to scream off now. Now that you're looking at the water, possibly got the rods in there. The only fish I've seen is that small pike. And them two that crashed out on the far side, which was round about there. So it looks like another bank session. Might even do my 2 pike videos this winter. Just for a change. I've got to go through the freezer, see what bait I've got for pike. I know I've got some lamprey sections. I know I've got some eels. Don't know about anything else though. Right, time to sign off.